so that a country that prides itself as a giant of Africa cannot boast of a befitting place for your colleagues, for visitors outside, to say, look, we went to Nigeria, we went to Abuja, what we saw, we can say indeed that yes, Nigeria has shown, we cannot just be giant of Africa just by mouth. We must showcase it in terms of infrastructure and the rest of it. So anybody who was there that day would have said, look, in fact, if I knew, I would not have advised Mr. President to have come that day, to even come to that venue. But again, it was also good that Mr. President came and saw, and then directed that, look, we cannot allow this to happen. So, my dear distinguished senators, I want to say, you may not have time to come to the other commission, but for whatever you are doing, I want to plead with you for the one of the International Conference Center, and come and see with your eyes that indeed your support was not in vain. We are proud to say it, that we want to start on the 10th of June after the Salah, but when we went to the House of Reps, they pleaded that some of them were traveling for Hajj, and therefore if we can postpone that of the International Conference Center at least to the 15th, and which we have obliged them, I will also oblige you before you request for it, so that because we are all working together. But indeed, even if you want to go on your own, you go there and see what we have to do, and then you will say, yes, I'm happy that when I'm chairman of the FCT committee, when I'm a member of the FCT committee, this is what your support has turned out to be. So I commend you. The projects we are going to commission is not restricted to the city. It goes to the satellite town. For the first time, I pleaded, Mr. President, of all the projects you commission, you have to go to one of the satellite towns, whether in Gwagwalada, whether in Kwali, whether in Namak, whether in Buhari, so that the people would appreciate and see what you have done. It is very, very key. I am proud to say it, that this is the first time an administration has really cared for the satellite towns. The schools are there. The testimony is very clear. For me, seeing is believing. Go and see whether all they are saying is correct. It's not television talk. It's not live coverage talk. It is, I went, I saw. I can come back and say it is correct. On that note, sir, and I know you have accepted the invitation, even though the formal invitation will come through the chairman of your committee. Let me go a stretch and propose and talk about the 2025 statutory budget. The 2025 budget is aligned with the federal government budget parameters. The budget is accordingly prepared with the context of the medium-term expenditure framework, medium-term development plan, and the international public sector accounting standards. The budget also took into consideration the federal government's assumptions for the 2025 national budget, which is stated below. The budget proposal has also taken into cognizance the estimated revenue accruing to the FCT through the Federation account and recognizes other in-house efforts to boost revenue generation capabilities in the FCT. The focus of the capital budget is mainly, just like the chairman said, on completion of ongoing projects that have high impact on service delivery to the FCT residents. Now let me correct something here. When we mean ongoing projects, it's not that these projects were awarded by us. Projects that were awarded 2010, 2011, 2015, 2019. In fact, 90% of the ongoing projects are not awarded by this administration. But it's in line, it is intended with the focus of this administration that, look, government is a continuum. These are public funds. We cannot allow projects to just be abandoned simply because you did not award the projects. Let's continue to finish these projects. Then we'll talk about awarding new projects. Everybody has this kind of, if I go now, they will say, are you the one who awarded it? The issue is not who awarded it. The issue is who finished it. So that we understand that it is not, we are not saying 85% of ongoing projects we awarded. I can name all the projects. As I sit here, we are awarded by previous administrations from 2010 to 2023. And Mr. President directed that, look, you have to complete these projects. And that's why we concentrate on 15% for new projects. So I felt I should make a clarification on this. It's also instructive to note that the revenues accruable to the FCT are categorized into two: distributable revenue and non-distributable revenues. The distributable revenue refers to those revenue items, the expenditure of which are distributed across activities of secretariats, departments, and agencies that we call SDAs, while the non-distributable revenue refers to inflow of funds for dedicated purposes, such as the China Exim Bank loan for the Abuja Light Rail projects, the UBEC counterpart fund, earnings for COVID-19, Sukuk loan. So these are non-distributable. The only one we can